In this video, we will see dry run of the code. So now let's quickly do the dry run of our code. So I have this as a board. Okay, this matrix we can say as board. Okay, and suppose I have that word that is fab. Okay, so here you can see fab is from F010 to 00 to 01. Okay, now let's execute our function. So basically I will start from here. I will check there I is 0, I will go till board.length, that is 2. J will start from 0, J will go till board.length, that is 0, 1, 2, that is 3. So I will come here, I will call this function, okay, with these I and J values. Okay, so let's first call this function in my recursion stack, and let's say instead of DFS, I will simply say okay, let's say DFS, and I won't take board I comma j, that is 0 comma 0, and I will take that word, let's take W, and I will take 0. So I have DFS with 0 comma 0 and W0. Okay, so I will execute this function. I will find out is index is equals to what dot length. So index is 0. What is the index here? That is 0. That's not equals to what dot length. What is the length? Okay, so the length is 3. Okay, is I is less than 0? No. J is less than 0? No. Both are equal to 0. So this condition won't be true. I will check this condition then. And board of ij is not equals to word of index. So what is board of ij? That is A, which is not equals to word of index, that is F. So yes, what I will do, I will simply return false. So basically I will return from it. So I won't go inside, I will simply return from it in this function. So can I say this function called, I called this function and it got returned, right? So basically I will simply remove from this stack, right? So I will remove from it. Okay. Now after this, what will happen? J will be J plus plus. So I was 0, J was 0, right? Now J will be 1, right? Again, I will do the function call with DFS 0 comma 1. Okay, suppose we have word and index will be same 0. Again, when I will call with B, right? Now I will call with B, and when I am calling, let's see this function I have written here, DFS with 0 comma 1. Okay. Now see, is index is equals to what dot length? No, index is again 0, length is 3. Is I is less than 0, J is less than 0? No. Again, board of ij is not equals to what dot length? Yes, so I will return false. So here board of ij is B, that is not equals to F, so here also return false. So in 2 times I am getting false here, right? So this is done, this is done, right? Now J will be J plus plus. I will do the next function code and I will remove this from my function call stack. So if I remove it, it will be DFS. Next function call will be 0 comma 2 with the word and with the index same 0. This will also return because C is not equals to F. So this will also return, right? So I will return it and I will simply remove from the stack. Now after this J reach to the length, right? So what will happen, right? I will be I plus plus and J will again start from 0. J will again start from 0. So J will again start from 0 here. Now again DFS board I comma j word comma 0. So I will call this function DFS, okay, with 1 comma 0, and we have a word, okay, and the index is 0. So DFS with 1 comma 0. I am writing here only 1 comma 0. I will come here, index is 0, okay, index is still 0, which is not equals to length. I is less than 0. No, this none of the condition is true. I will come here and I will check what is board of ij. What is board of ij? That is F. Okay, and let's say fab, and it's with the index 0, 1, 2. And what is here we have, that is word of index, that is F, and both are equal. So I won't execute this condition and I will say let's temp is equals to F. So I will put temp equals to F. I will say board of ij will be hashtag. So I will simply change this to hash. Okay. So what I will do, I will simply change this to hashtag. Okay. Once I have done it, now what I will do, I will do these 4 function calls. Okay. So what will be my next function call will be I plus 1. Okay. So let's say DFS I plus 1, that means 1 plus 1, 2. Let's do all these 4 function call. So 2 comma 0, 1, then it will be DFS 0, 0. Okay, then it will be DFS 1, 2, and then it will be DFS 1, -1. Okay, these 4 function calls, right? So first, what I will do, which function call will be the first? This one will be the first. Okay, so let's execute this one. DFS 2, 0. So 2, 0. What is this 2, 0? I plus 1, j 2, 0. So can I say here basically what is n? If I say n is 2, number of rows, and m is 3 column. So I will check, I will execute this function, and when I am executing this function, index will be index plus 1, right? So remember, the index I will move to here. Okay. Then I will check, is index equals to what dot length? No, right? 1. Index is equals to 1, right? Index is equals to 1, which is not equals to what dot length. So what I will say, I will say this condition is not true, and I will come to next condition. Is I is less than 0? No. I is 2. J is less than 0? No. Is I is equals to what dot length? Yes. Okay, n is 2 and I is equals to what dot length. So I will return false here. So this will return false. Okay, so 1 is done. Now or next function DFS 0, 0. So I will execute this 0, 0. Okay, that is A. So I will execute this one. Okay, I will check what is my index. Index is 1. Is 1 is equals to what dot length? No. What dot length is 3. Is I is less than 0? J less than 0? No. Right, I is 1, J is 0, and both are under the limits. Okay, so this condition won't be true. Right. Then I will check, is board of IJ is not equals to word of index. So board of IJ is A now. Right, 0, 0. 0, 0 is A. Okay, which is equals to index of word, that is A. So this condition won't be true. Again, what I will do, in my temp, I will store the A and I will make it hashtag. So I will make this also hashtag. And from here, I will do again the function calls. So this function call is done. So I will simply remove this one, right? And we are talking about this function call. Okay, so let's execute this function call. So from here, again, there will be, when I am executing this one, I will check, is I checked all these things, right? I will do all these 4 function calls. So let's do all these 4 function calls. So if I am doing this function call, it will be first DFS I plus 1, that is 1, 1. 1 I plus 1 j, so 1, 0. Okay. Next function call will be DFS, or let me make it, it's like this, DFS I minus 1. So minus 1, 0. Next function call will be DFS. But remember that first this function call will execute, right? I am just representing here for your reference. I, j, that means 0, 1, and the last will be DFS 0, minus 1. So let's execute this one, DFS 1, 0. And remember, now when I'm calling this, it should be index plus 1, I guess. Index plus 1. Index plus 1. Sorry, my bad. Index plus 1. Okay, not index. Index plus 1. Remember, I will update the index. Maybe I have mentioned in the pseudo code, right? Index plus 1. Index plus 1. Index plus 1. Index plus 1. Right? So this will be index plus 1. Okay. And what I will do when I'm this calling, so index will be now 2. Index will be now 2 here. Okay. And I will execute this function first, 1, 0. Okay. So let's see 1, 0 when I am here. Is index is equals to what dot length? Index is 2, which is not equals to what dot length? Is I is less than 0, j is less than 0? That is also not true, right? 1, 0. Okay. Then I will come to here. What is board of, I will come to here, sorry. Board of I, j. What is board of I, j? 1, 0. That is hashtag. Right. So basically you come from here and now you are going here. Right. So I will check hashtag, which is not equals to word of index, that is B. So what I will do, I will simply return from here. I will return false because hashtag is not equals to B. Then this function call, right? Here also I will return because I is less than 0, minus 1, 0. So I will return from here false. Now 0, 1. So let's check 0, 1. When I am executing this function, index is not equals to word dot length, and I and j both are in the correct order, less than 2, 3, and not get less than 0 comma 0. So basically what I will do, again I will check what is board of ij. So 0 comma 1 is b, and which is equals to index b, right? So yes, that is true. And again what I will do, I will store that b, right? And I will make this also hashtag, right? And once I have made this as an hashtag, right, what I will do, again I will do function calls. So again there will be function calls from here. So let me remove all this, right? Because this got returned, this also got returned, and now the function calls will be from here, right? Now when I am doing this function call, any function call, okay, the index will be now updated index plus 1. So index will be 3 here, right? Remember, index will be 3, okay? In all of the cases, DFS, right? Any position, index will be 3. And whenever the index is equals to word dot length, I will return true, right? So in any of the function call, I am going to return true. So can I say, if there are 4 function calls, I am going to return true because index is equals to length. Even if I am going in this direction, this direction, this direction, this any direction, I will return true. So this will basically return true. Okay. So when I am executing this function, this is returning true, right? Okay. So basically this will return true, but we have this as a function which is 0 comma minus 1. So this will return false because you have minus 1. So this will return false. Now see, here we are getting this true, here we are getting this false, okay, but we have an OR condition, so I will take only true, okay. And once these 4 calls are done, right, so these 4 calls are done, right, and I have the true, I am returning true. But before returning true, what I will say, board of ij comma ij equals to temp, so I will change to its back position, that is b, right, what that is in the first 4 calls, and here it will be, and now I will return this true to here. Once I am returning true, there are these 2 function calls, right? Again, this function call return me false because of minus 1, and 1 comma 2. What is 1 comma 2? That is 1 comma 2. That is D here, I guess, right? So D is also, I don't know like from where it is. It should be 1 comma 1, I guess, not 2. 1 comma 1. I am getting I, right? Again, so here I, which is not equals to the next word, that was we were checking a, so this will also return false, okay. So all the 4 functions are calling are returning, and when I am returning, before that I am changing it to temp. So temp is storing f, so I will store this to f, okay, and I will return this. So when I'm returning from all these 4 function calls, this will return, this will also return, this will also return. You have the answer as true here, and you will return true here. And if you are getting true if condition, you will return true, okay, and that's will be the output, okay, you are returning true. So this is how it will work, okay. I hope you got it. I have tried to explain. After these 4 function calls, you are going to undo the change, that is for sure, and we have checked it how we are doing it, okay. So that's all for this dry run. I hope you enjoyed this problem word search. We'll come up with again more problems on this DSA series, okay, more interesting problems. So see you in the next video.